Hello and welcome back to Experimental Deck Building. I'm Onitson, and today, as promised, we're going to take the Experimental Fellowship, Friendship of Saruman, up against the King's Quest, the third quest of the Wilds of Rovanian Deluxe box. So this quest wasn't picked with any real strategy in mind. It was just the quest of the fortnight up on the Lord of the Rings Facebook group. And I thought that it would be kind of fun just to take these decks up against the current quest of the fortnight. But it turns out that the King's Quest is actually really well suited to stomp these decks into the ground. Much like Return to Mirkwood, there's a lot of threat raising, there's a lot of really kind of nasty enemies. And so it's going to be a real test of whether, putting this deck through its paces. So, I have shuffled in from the sideboard my 2 copies of Power of Orthanc, because there are a number of condition attachments, most notably this Dragon Breath, which is going to deal a damage to each character we control, and I really don't want to deal with that, frankly. So, a couple copies of Power of Orthanc should help us deal with that. So, looking at our opening hand here, this is a tricky one. We have a side quest, which is good for getting our Riders of Rohan online quickly. We have Arwen, that's good. Protector of Lorien is maybe a little less useful right now, especially since we don't have Elven Light yet. Having both copies in hand is but you know what? We're going to roll with it. Having Arwen is really just kind of hard to pass up. So, over here for deck 2, 2 copies of Elfhelm, defense boost, some card draw, Rider of Rohan, Orcrist. Really, I think this is one that really kind of needs to be mulliganed. So we shall do so. And as hands go, I think that one's slightly better. So I guess we'll just go right on ahead. Drawing our first card, it's a test of will. Since we don't have Nenya, Galadriel will just draw us another card right now, reducing our threat by 1. Wild Stallion. Okay, that's not bad. And over here we drew... Ooh, very nice. Oh, also, let's do our setup. Build the Caves deck. It has not already been built, so I think we're going to have to do it on our own. There are 6 cards in it. There's 4 right there. There's the 5th one. Frightful Den, Crumbling Cavern, Lightless Grotto, Underground Lake, Ancient Treasury. And there's one more somewhere around here. There it is, Lost Armory. You can tell by the encounter set icon they have. Okay, yeah, that looks like it. We'll find the second encounter deck there. And now we've got our cards set aside, shuffle the encounter deck, and discard cards until we discard an enemy or location. 1 location, 1 enemy. And we add them to the staging area. Hallelujah, we skipped Surge. So we start with 4 threat there. That could be worse. Alright, so for deck 1, we're going to play out Double Back because there's no reason not to. Oh, also, we'll advance to 1B. And this is the big problem with this quest in general. At the beginning of the quest phase, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a location is discarded. Either add that location to the staging area, or raise each player's threat by X, where X is that location's printed threat. That's annoying. But, alright. So we're going to do Doomed 1 with Grima to play... Oh, Doomed 1, sorry. And play Arwen. Like so. And then we will also play a Protector of Lorien, probably on Grima? Probably on Grima. Ooh, yeah, on Grima. Over here... a lot of things we could do here. We will quest onto Double Back. We'll save our resources and play out both Ancient Mathams on whatever comes out after we travel to that dark tunnel, I think. I'm half tempted to drop out the Necklace of Girion, and you know what? Let's take a risk and do it. Location or enemy, right there. You see, that is why I probably shouldn't have done it. That is exactly why I probably should not have done that. But we shall deal with it, and we shall quest Theodred, Grima, Arwen, Theodred giving a resource to himself, Éowyn, Éomer. Éomer will... He could do 2 damage to the werewolf, which would actually be a very bad idea. Or he could kill the bats. Or he could do neither and spend his resource to play out a Dunedain warning onto Fastred. I like that idea out of all of the available options. So, but he will still quest. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Discard until a location. I think we will accept raising our threat by 2 to avoid that. Actually, no. Cancel that. We will do exactly what the original plan was, because we don't have to engage that werewolf yet. So we're going to do some damage to it. And we'll just keep piling up damage on it. So, 10 against 7, the first reveal. Well, I guess that's raising our threat. Okay, so apparently we do now have to. Okay, and that surges. Really? Really? Okay, we'll attach that to Éomer. We've only added 1 threat. And there we are. So we're going to make 2 progress. I will discard that second Protector of Lorien to Éowyn. And I will discard... Oh, we added 1 threat, but we also lost a willpower. I'll ditch the Warden of Helm's Deep. And I'll also ditch 1 of our tests of wills. And we will completely clear double back, dropping our threat by 5. Whew. Okay, we'll travel to the Dark Tunnel, which will get replaced by a lost armory. Search our deck for a weapon or armor attachment. The weapon attachment we will be grabbing is Guthwini. And over here, we'll grab an armor attachment, Ancestral Armor. Very nice. Okay, so each of the bats are coming down. I'll pull down the black bats each side. So, R1 will block one of them, adding her boost to herself. Fastred will block the other. It attacks for 3, that's still fine, and we will reduce our threat by 2 to send it back to the staging area, discarding shadow cards. And readying everyone up. Okay. Okay, that could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Galadriel will drop our threat and draw us a card. And now we have Sneak Attack Gandalf. That is wonderful. Wonderful. So, deck 1 will start off by dropping both of these Ancient Mathoms onto that Lost Armory. And deck 2 will no, I don't really think I want to play anything in particular. What did I? Oh, that's Orcrist. I wanted the Ancient Mathom. Grabbed the wrong card there. The active location is not dark, so Amber is not blanked. So we'll continue to ping away at a werewolf there. We'll quest for 1. Theodred adds a resource to himself. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. I'm going to pull this back. We will also spend a resource to put out Prepare for Battle, like so. And then at the start of the quest phase, we'll spend a resource to sneak attack in Gandalf, dealing 4 damage to a werewolf. And Gandalf quests for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And Amber will not attack. Will not quest. So 13 against 4. We may be able to do this. You know, no, we'll send Amber as well. 14. First reveal. Oh, no, we discard until a location comes out. And you know what? I'm going to take the threat on that one. So, first reveal is a giant spider. And the second reveal is an Iron Hills Mine. We've added 6. And so we're going to make 4 progress. You know, that's fine. That goes to the victory display. The Ancient Mathom does not actually go to the victory display. They'll both get discarded, and this deck will draw 6 cards. Like so. Fastred Does that. Gandalf returns to hand. And now we have a number of enemies, and this is going to be a problem. We will travel, I suppose, to the Iron Hill's Mine, discarding 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And discarding 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the werewolf will still stay up there. So, deck 2 will optionally engage the bats, and down comes the giant spider. Should have left armor up. No, shadow cards go the other way, like that. Fastard will block the spider. 4 against 3. Discard. I do not control any attachments. Oh no, I guess I control that Necklace of Girion, don't I? No, I think I do, so that gets discarded. I take the bats undefended. There is no defender. These bats also go undefended. Oh yes, and Fastard was reducing threat by 2 to send the spider back up. Well, that was annoying. That was just annoying. Not gonna lie. Galadriel will draw another card. And there's another Wild Stallion. We'll play out an Isengard Messenger. And nothing. We will play out Unexpected Courage on Fastrid. Along with... Let's try again on that Necklace of Girion. Really? Goodness gracious. That's ridiculous. Just ridiculous, I tell you. Okay. Okay, that's what we'll do, I guess. We'll quest for 5, and Aylmer will attack and kill that werewolf. And we'll quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total of 11 against 5 in the staging. First reveal. Oh no, we discard until a location. Forked Passage, I'll take the +2 threat. Okay, first reveal. Eyes in the Dark. It is doomed 1. Oh, did I miss that time? I may have. I'll raise my threat by 1 more, because I think I missed it the last time that came out. And this time, I am canceling it. Doomed 1 also boosts my willpower by 1. The second reveal is a Denizen of the Deep. Makes an attack against the first player. That would be the giant spider. And of the things I can do... So we're about to make 7 progress, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1. If I discard a card. Okay, so... And then there will be 3 attacks I have to deal with. So, we will block that giant spider with Fastrid, readying with Unexpected Courage, just in case. It does not have the dark trait. So we're fine as far as that goes. So, I can discard a card, and I will discard a card. I don't need 2 Riders of the Mark right now. So now I'm making 13 against 5. That's 8 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. And the giant spider will come. We'll optionally engage it over here. I think. Frankly, I'll drop the spider right there. Oh, and Theodred added a resource to himself. I forgot to do that. So we will sneak attack in Gandalf, and he will deal 4 damage to a werewolf, and now deal out shadow cards. Gandalf will block the giant spider. The bats will go undefended. The damage will go onto Theodred. These bats will be blocked by Thastrid. Sigh. And he'll reduce it by 2 to send it to the staging area, from whence it will make an additional attack, which will go undefended and go on to Eowyn. That's not very good at all. Gandalf will return to my hand at the end of the round. Oh. When did I go up to 34? Because if I had gone up to 34, well, I guess then to avoid engaging that werewolf, I'll have to reduce my threat instead of doing that damage, which is fine. Okay. And now we'll ready up. Oh, good. And deck 2 draws an extra card. I didn't name Mark. That's not bad. Over here, we're going to do Doomed 1 to bring Gandalf into play. If I do that, I could always have the werewolf. I could chump the werewolf with the Isengard Messenger and strike back with Gandalf. That's always a possibility. Or I could just not doom 1 and pay for Gandalf the hard way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we cleared the Iron Hills mine. It actually had a response. When it's explored, each player may return 1 card from his discard pile to his hand. That's important, actually. I'm going to return... Ooh, gosh. So, let's wait on Gandalf and return cards from our discard pile. I'm tempted by the Warden of Healing, or the Orthanc Guard, or Treebeard, or another sneak attack. I might just go with the sneak attack. Over here, out of the cards that went into the discard pile, any of them really important? Errand Rider actually is. So there it is. We'll spend a resource to put out Errand Rider, putting another resource onto Aylmer. Okay. So over here, we'll put out a Wild Stallion. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else we really wanted to play there. And we will actually reduce this deck's threat to draw it a card. Another Ancient Malum. Okay. So at the start of the quest phase, I will trigger Grima's ability. Not yet, I won't. First, I will sneak attack. No. Nope, no point. We'll sneak attack Gandalf in combat. So we will trigger Grima's ability and quest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the Isengard Messenger. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with Aylmer, putting 2 damage onto that werewolf. Okay. Questing for 12 against 4. And we discard until a location is revealed. Contested depths. I can either raise my threat by 1 or take it as a location. We'll take it as a location. It has 2 threat. So we'll go up to 6. First reveal. Afraid of the dark. Okay. We'll attach it to Theodred. We lose a willpower. That's fine. Second reveal is a stone troll. That's fine, as such things go. We're not yet up to a point where we can deal with it, but it's fine. So we successfully quest. I'll optionally engage the black bats. Neither the werewolf nor the troll need to be engaged right now. At the start of the combat phase, we will sneak attack in Gandalf to deal 4 damage to the werewolf. Gandalf will block that giant spider. It's not undefended. Fastred will block those black bats. He's fine, and he'll reduce his threat by 2 to return them to the staging area. He'll ready and block these black bats. Alright. So, all things considered, we're fine. Now we'll ready everybody up. Gandalf returns to hand at the end of the combat phase. We drew our 3rd sneak attack. Okay. There we go. We will move a resource there. Spend 2 more to put out another unexpected courage. This one, I think, onto Fastred. And we'll spend 1 to put out a Snowman Scout. Putting a progress token on contested depths. And we'll have Galadriel draw ourselves another card. Oh, Nenya. I actually played this in the wrong order. Since this deck should have been playing cards first, we draw Nenya. We'll play out Nenya. In which case, we'll actually play that unexpected courage onto Galadriel. Might as well. Oh, and we should have drawn an extra card from Prepare for Battle. Another Isengard Messenger. Okay. And over here, we'll kill the werewolf, putting the Necklace of Girion onto Eowyn. We want to turtle for a little while longer yet. But now that we're starting to get all these extra resources, we can start, and we have an Arid Rider to pass them to Éomer, we can start getting out some of these more high-value cards, thus being able to do things like kill that stone troll in the staging area. So, okay, questing. Arwen, the Messenger, Grima, Theodred, Éowyn. Éomer will spend his resource attacking and dealing 2 damage to the werewolf, killing it, thus putting the Necklace of Girion on to Éowyn. And I will make sure she gets her additional resources. Okay. Okay, so we're questing for 1, 2, 3, 4, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13. Against 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 against 6. That should be fine. First, discard till the location is revealed. It will take a dark tunnel, I think. And our first reveal is another contested depths and another contested depths. So we've added 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the staging area. Well, I don't have anything that triggers off of questing successfully, so there's no need to. Well, I mean, no reason not to either, so there we go. We will travel, I suppose, to one of these contested depths. We can either replace it with the top card of the Caves deck, which could be really, really dangerous, or we can raise each threat by 1 for each location in the victory display, and there's only 1 at the moment, so I'm going to do that. Down will come the Dark Bats. Okay. Fastred will block that spider, readying himself with the Unexpected Courage, and deal a damage to the defender. Ooh, we've lost Fastred for next round. Well, no, unless we take no, we don't have room to take more undefended attacks. Okay, so Fastred will block these black bats. Oh, wait. If we sent him back to the staging area, doesn't matter. So we'll block the black bats, and we'll come block with Snowborn Scout. And we'll send one of the black bats back to the staging area, and Fastred does not ready next round. Okay. We'll ready up. Fastred does not ready until the end of the round, so he'll ready up with that Unexpected Courage. That's fine, actually. We'll give Aylmer an extra resource, and let's play out Guthwine. The active location still is not dark. And okay, we will play. Well, Oh, I also draw an extra card from Prepare for Battle. Orcrist, another copy. Okay. Excellent. We'll do Galadriel right here to draw me a card. Another Ancestral Armor. Okay, that's fine. And we will play a second Unexpected Courage on Fastred. It's a possibility. Yeah, why not? Why not? You know, the moment I draw an Orthanc Guard, I've got my combo ready. But we'll play out Isengard Messenger will play out. Oh, wait. We'll also play out 1, 2, 3 for Steward of Orthanc. Like so. So, questing will quest for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That one doesn't exhaust the quest. 13, adding razors to himself, leaving Grima up for a defense. So 13 against 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 13 against 11. Oh, and that happens at the beginning of the quest phase. So even before we commit characters, we discard until its location. And I actually will take the Fort Passage. So 13 against 13, it looks like. And we will trigger Grima's ability right now. Well, no, not right now. First, we'll spend... Well, but I could sneak attack in Gandalf during the combat phase. No, I think I have everything. Alright, so my thoughts are if I sneak attack in Gandalf right now, I'll be able to successfully quest, clear those contested depths, and travel to the Fort Passage probably. Which is all good and nice. But at the same time, well, we have Galadriel and we can discard cards to Éowyn. That can get us a 6 threat swing. I think we'll be okay. First reveal is Dark Places, so we add 2 threat. Second reveal, Denizen of the Deep. And we triggered Grima, so doomed 1 to play that Test of Will and cancel that card. Which also boosts our willpower by 2 for the Isengard Messengers, which means requesting exactly will exhaust Galadriel to add 4. We'll discard this extra copy of Orcrist to make 5 and clear the contested depths. And we can either travel to the Fort Passage or these contested depths. Or we could travel to a dark tunnel, which would reveal another card from the cave stack, which I'm not sure if I want to do. So we'll travel to this contested depths and raise our threat by 1. Alright, the dark bats will optionally engage right over there. No, we won't. We'll optionally engage them here. And now, deal out shadow cards like so. Fastard will first block these dark bats. It's fine. He will ready. Will Sentinel defend this giant spider. Does not have the dark trait. And we will reduce our threat by 2 to send the giant spider back to the staging area. and Grima will block these black bats. It is not undefended. Since it is not dark, Aylmer can kill those black bats. And now we're starting to make some progress. Over here we'll draw an extra card. Nenya. Okay, that's fine. And with Galadriel we'll do it again. Another Steward of Orthanc. Okay. And now we'll play out another Steward of Orthanc, like so. And over here, we will spend a resource to play out Orcrist, which will be guarded by another werewolf. Really? That's kind of ridiculous. Okay then. Very well. At the start of the... oh, well, while we're at it, might as well play out another Ancient Matham right there, which is where we're going to be going next. So, at the start, Iron Hill's mine. We either have to take it or raise our threat by 4. 4 is ridiculous. Completely and totally ridiculous. Okay, we'll add the Iron Hill's mine to the staging area. And we will sneak attack Gandalf, dealing 4 damage to a werewolf, and doing Doomed 1 to draw a card from the Steward of Orthanc. Okay. And now we will quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus Gandalf's 4. So 15. 16 with Aylmer, who will spend a resource to attack into the staging area, attacking the werewolf. 5 attack with Guthwani, does 4 damage, killing the werewolf, and getting Orcrist. I do not believe that I'm at a place where I can still trigger the response from Orcrist, which is unfortunate, but I guess what do we expect? Aylmer, by the way, is now at 5 attack naturally, 7 with Orcrist, and we can pull a Rohan ally from the discard pile. And we will pull out that Warden of Helm's Deep. So we were questing him for 15, 16 with Aylmer, and that will make it 22 with Eowyn. 22 against, in the staging area, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 22 against 16. We'll do Galadriel as well. And because... we'll save that just in case. So the first reveal is a Hobgoblin. Okay, and that is a forced effect, not a when revealed, so I can't deal with it. So that Hobgoblin is 2 threat, And the second card of staging is a dark tunnel, so we've added 5. 21, we're making 5 progress. That's fine. At the end of the quest phase, Gandalf returns to hand. Okay. I now really wish that second unexpected courage was on Aylmer, but nothing I can do about it now, so we will optionally engage that one right there. Oh no, first we'll travel to the, I guess we'll travel to this contested depths, raising our threat by 1. And out will come a hobgoblin and a giant spider. Okay, Grima will block the dark bats. This +1 attack will ditch Nenya to boost his defense to 3. Fastred will block the giant spider. +1 attack gets 4 against 4. That's fine. He'll ready and defend the hobgoblin. Readying again with the unexpected courage. Taking no damage, reducing our threat by 2 to send the hobgoblin to the staging area. And there we go. We draw a Dunedain warning and an extra card from Prepare for Battle. It's another copy of Prepare for Battle. Alright, so we'll use an Errand Rider to move a resource to Aylmer, and we'll spend that resource on a Hauberk of Mail for Fastred. And now we will also play a Westroad Traveler, switching the contested depths with the Iron Hills Mine, thereby bypassing that travel effect. And that's all we'll do for the moment. Over here, Galadriel will draw us another card. Maybe. Galadriel actually might draw deck 2 another card. Because we're looking for, just to keep its threat under control, I think. Ooh, Captain's Wisdom. If we needed resource acceleration, that would be nice. Unfortunately, that's not what we're searching for at the moment. And we will do Doomed 1 to play Gandalf for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually leaving a resource on Grima. On Galadriel. We'll use an extra one from Theodred to draw 3 cards. I think. Oh, very nice. And Legacy of Numenor is a card we're not going to be using at the moment. Alright. Not dark, so these Lost in the Dark effects aren't going to trigger. So, questing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23, 24 with Amber, 25, 26 with the West Road Traveler. Amber will kill this hobgoblin, returning a word of command to my hand. And that is, okay, again, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23, 24, 25, 26 against 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in staging. We'll discard till we reach that. We will I suppose we will take the Deep Chasm, because I'm not sure I really want to raise my threat and thus be forced to engage the Hill Troll, or the Cave Troll. Fast Red is up to 5 defense, as of now, by the way. Although I could defend the Hill Troll with Gandalf, and then next round Fast Red would be able to defend it without taking any damage. But no, we'll take it and we'll deal with whatever comes out. So, we've raised the threat to 15 in the staging area. First card, Eyes in the Dark. Either raise our threat by 1, okay, doomed 1, by the way. Raise our threat by 1 for each questing character we control, or discard a questing character we control. You know, that is an annoying effect. We're going to discard an Isengard Messenger. And over here, we'll discard a West Road Traveler. So we lose 4 willpower. Second reveal, a second Stone Troll. So we make 4 progress, exactly clearing the Iron Hills Mine, and we can each bring a card back from the discard pile. And while I could bring back that Orthanc Guard, I think healing is more important at the moment. And over here, if I could bring back anything I wanted, it would in fact be a West Road Traveler. Although I suppose I could pull out a Test of Will again. That's fine. We'll also spend a resource for a word of command on Gandalf to search our entire deck for an Orthanc Guard. There we go. There we go, I think. And we'll also play an Elrond's Council and reduce our threat by 3. We're forced to travel to the Deep Chasm. I don't know why I said chasm. Which, via the Deep keyword, sends us to the Ancient Treasury. Okay then, I won't complain about that. After it becomes the active location, I'm going to drop both decks' threat by 3. So, we're not going to engage a Stone Troll. We're going to hold on. Give me just a moment. I just had a horrible thought. Alright, I'm back, and I just confirmed my suspicion. when I pulled out the cave deck, forgot to shuffle it. So we're just going to shuffle that up and try it again, and bring our threat back up to where it had been. It was 33 and 35. I must have misplayed that. So instead, it's the underground lake, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll use time counters to represent quest points. Alright, fast red will block the spider, reducing our threat by 2. To send it back, he'll ready and block the bats as well. Okay. We will ready up. After an ally enters play, exhaust it. Gandalf is discarded. We draw an extra card because of prepare for battle. Very good. Some Wardens of Healing. They'll enter play exhausted. I think that's fine. We'll spend 2 to put Northaint Guard into play. And then Doomed 1. I know we're playing precarious. We're being quite precarious here. But Doomed 1 to put an Ancestral Armor on the Northaint Guard, which readies him because we doomed. And the Isengard Messenger is boosted. We will, in the planning phase, attach the Wild Stallion, so the Orthanc Guard is at 2 willpower, 1 attack, 5 defense, and could be Sentinel with Arwen if we needed him to be. And while we are at it, we will bring in a Warden of Healing, who enters play exhausted as well. Over here, we'll move a resource with an Errand Rider, and put another warning onto Fastred. So he's now up to 6 defense if we target him with Arwen. There are 2 Stone Trolls up there. Okay. Aomer is at 7 attack currently, which means he'll do 4 damage to one of them this round. And the next round I can put out a Dunedain Mark, and he'll do 5 damage and kill it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I think we'll want to quest for quite a lot, so and because we can, no, really, that doesn't do much, I think. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orthanc Guard does not exhaust the quest, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fastred is the one we targeted. 13 plus 6 is 19. 20 with Aomer. Oh. You know, we'll actually kill the giant spider, giving Aomer a resource and bringing back that Rider of the Mark, I think. So we quested for 20. That's 3, 6, 12, 14. That goes that threat goes. No, it's still at 2 until we clear this one. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 20 against 16. Okay, and we'll add 4 with Galadriel. Okay, that's fine. We have to discard until we reach a location. A deep chasm. We'll take it. It's 2 threat, but it means we don't have to engage stone trolls. Well, all things considered, I'd rather keep that out of the staging area. So, first reveal is a hobgoblin. The first player loses a power of Orthink, and the hobgoblin gains no boosts. And the second reveal is contested depths. So we've added a grand total of 3. We're making 5 progress. We'll discard Glowwine to Aelwyn. We'll discard Prepare for Battle to Aelwyn. So now we're making 7 progress. We need 2 more. So we'll discard the Protector of Lorien, a Legacy of Numenor, and Deep Knowledge. So now we make 9 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's how much we needed. Whew. Which immediately boosts that up. Galadriel will reduce her own dex threat by 1, drawing another Orthing Guard, of course. Of course. We could just raise our threat by 2. But out of all the things to do here, I think our best bet is to get this contested. Actually, no, we'll travel to this contested depths. We will raise our threat by 2. Alright, so these stone trolls are coming down, and they'll come down like that. And the hobgoblin is going to come down too. And if we optionally engage it over here, then the trolls will come down like this. And shadow cards will go like so. Alright, so the first thing we do is have Fastred block that stone troll. It is not dark, but it doesn't matter because we're sending the troll back to the staging area. Fastred will ready. The Orthanc Guard will block the bats. Fastred will exhaust again and ready with Unexpected Courage to block the Hobgoblin, which is fine. And he will exhaust finally to block the Stone Troll. Well, crap. That's game. My Shadow Cancellation is still in my deck, or in my discard pile. And we were doing quite well, too. Well, thanks for watching. We'll come back to do this again very shortly.